It's okay. All right, let's go with your example, the puja example, right? One kid is doing good puja, one kid is not doing the good puja. And then the santo or the parent asks, how is the other kid doing, right? And if you say the other kid is doing something wrong, when the other kid is not doing something wrong, you basically put your finger on somebody else who's actually doing nothing wrong, right? So the next slide, I think, has that. Right, so none shall ever impute false charge to anybody, even for the sake of self-interest. So if you're getting in trouble and you point the finger towards somebody else to get out of trouble, does anybody understand what that means? Right? That is Bhagavan Shiksha Bhattima explicitly said you shouldn't do that. All right, next page. So why do we do that, right? To show off that we're better than others and to escape from our own mistakes. What? Okay. When we ask from now on, we're going to raise your hand if you're going to say something. Okay, next page. Okay, so why does it? Anybody want to explain this one page here? This is this pretty easy example of what we were just talking about, right? When someone imputes false charges on others, he gets the double punishment of the same sin in reverse. What? So what's it? What does karma have to do with this, Molly? Hold on, there's nothing wrong with that. What are you saying? Yep. Yeah. Okay, no, that's good. Very right. No, you guys are laughing. Molik's actually trying to answer it. The older kids are only laughing. That's a good example, right? That's right. That's right. So the younger kids understand. Hey, you guys understand this example? What's the example? What is it? What was the example? Molik just said the example about karma. What was he trying to give example about? If you accuse somebody else of misbehaving, you are then getting that same thing that you accused them of back. So you can see this thing here. One who makes false charges on others will suffer punishment in hell, namely puya, till the existence of moon and the sun. So that's an example of, what was it? Where is hell? What do we believe hell is? The name of hell. What's the name of it? We did a Halloween shibit about this, right? Yum Puri. Next page. Okay, so don't use bad words. I think everybody knows what the bad words are. Next page. We don't want examples of that. Okay, so one who speaks lies, says bad words, speaks vulgar words, and slanders others, undergoes the agony of various births of death, deer and birds after the death. So you see these examples, right, where the deers are fighting with each other, and like animals fight with each other, right? Human beings, do human beings act like this? Yeah. Well, sometimes they do, but are they supposed to act like this? No, human beings are not supposed to act like this, right? Because human beings have choice, and we have a brain that when you have your soul goes into these kind of animals, it's very difficult. They don't have an ability to process and think and discuss things like we can do. All right, so none shall ever criticize God, Veda, Brahmin, pilgrimages, chase women, nor hear the criticizing words. Does anybody understand why they shouldn't do this? Anybody older kids? Yeah. Very good. Bad to do. Anybody know why it's bad to do? It's very good. It's a very good answer. Okay, very good. So I think everybody's saying, go to the next page. So the reason that you don't want to criticize these God, Veda, Brahmins, as he points out, Bhagwan created all these people. Many of these people you're learning from, right? From Bhagwan you're learning, from Vedas you're learning, from Jatra you're learning, from Brahmins you're learning. So even if in your ability, sometimes you think they're making a mistake, right? Sometimes you might think, your brain might think that somebody's making a mistake. If you criticize in your mind of that behavior, and then ultimately you're wrong, then you're going to get the double pop that Molik mentioned before, right? And it'll be worse because these are all santo now. All right. So the last three do's and don'ts, this is just a summarization of the do's and don'ts that we just went through. Okay, so Jay Swaminarayan, that was the slideshow I think they wanted to show, right? All right, so now we're going to do a 5-minute video, and then we're going to take questions there, Sever.
People, you know what time it is? Decision time. So, you got a decision to make. Don't worry. You make decisions all the time. Like what to eat, what to buy, what to wear, how to spend your time, who to spend your time with, what you're gonna say, how you're gonna say it, whether or not you put on the dinosaur costume and escape through town. Hey, it's an option, and I'm proud of it. Researchers found this. We make thousands of choices each day. Thousands of them. In fact, the more responsibilities that you have, the more choices you have to make. There's options all up in your face all the time. And on top of all this, with each choice comes a consequence. Every choice that you make leads to something good or not so good. Like that old saying, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes that reason is you ate a whole roll of Oreos in one sitting. If you excuse me, I gotta take a break. Okay, I'm back. Ugh, that was a bad decision. If you're watching this video, that means you're awesome. Congrats, you're awesome. How will you make awesome choices? Here's a few choices for how you can make choices. You could be impulsive. Don't even think about it. Just mindlessly point, pick, and do whatever. Disclaimer, I don't recommend this choice for making choices. Now you can do it, but it'll lead to mixed results. It's especially dangerous while picking your wardrobe or defusing a bomb. Can't be impulsive then. Another choice you have when making choices, don't do anything. This is a choice to not make any choices, which is a poor choice. Just stand there, wait, do nothing. It's an option, it's always an option. You could say nothing, do nothing, but fair warning, then you'll be nothing. Just saying. Another choice for how you can make a choice. Just be a follower. Yeah, just do what everyone else is doing. When you're a follower, you don't really have to think. It's really simple. Just to look around, see what everyone else is doing. Is everyone just complaining about something? You can do that too. Is everyone doing what everyone else is doing? You can do that too. Is everyone eating an entire row of Oreos in one sitting? Just do that. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm back. I have to make better choices. So being a follower, you can make that choice. It's just a really big problem with that. The world needs you. So how's about this? Focus on being someone worth following. I like that choice. Another choice how you can make your choices, be thoughtful. Warning, this requires thinking. It takes some thought to be thoughtful. But thinking, that's something we should do more often. Think about, what do I care about? What's important to me? What kind of world do I want to live in? Do my choices help create that world? I want to live in a world with more dancing. So what do? A little bit of dancing. The choices you make help make the world. All of us together make big choices sometimes too. Like we all try to come together and make a big decision. Like in an election. Who will lead our country? That's a big decision. Whatever happens there, there's something that you can't forget. Just how powerful you are. There are no small people and there are no small choices. You're making big choices every single day. And they make a big difference. Whether you're president in the big fancy Oval Office, or not the president, or just a cable with a cam phone and some cardboard. Your choices matter on election day and every single day. Real change happens right in your backyard. The little decisions that you think are little are actually a really big deal. The choices we make our lives. In your life, it's an awesome one. Make the kind of choices that are worthy of that awesome life. I'm gonna make a decision right now. This world needs a little more dancing, so I'm gonna dance right now. Oh, mail. Dear Kid President. Seriously, why won't you answer my question? You're not really a kid anymore.
No, the last part was for next time, okay? If we have any other topic, then next time we'll watch Kid President. Who liked that video? Most of you? All of you? Why? Why did you like that video? Ishita?
Because it was teaching us.
It was teaching us. And what was it teaching us?
How to make good choices or not.
Right, how to make good choices. And does anyone remember the 4? I think when I was watching, I saw 4 ways. Does anyone have more than 4? You had 5? 4, okay. Anyone? It was 4, right? Okay, who could name those 4? One at a time. To be thoughtful. Is that the worst or the best, or it's okay? The best way to be thoughtful. What's another way besides thoughtful, Dave? Impulsive. What is that one? The worst. Sahaj. To do nothing. What is bad? What do you think about that? No choice. That's bad too. And Anand. Be a follower. What do you think about being a follower? It's okay. It's okay. Right. It's not too bad and it's not too good. Okay? Now, do you guys want to come up with some situations of choices? And then I'll come to you and you could tell us what, because we make lots of choices throughout our day, right? Probably hundreds of choices that we make. What kind of choices you're making every day? What do you think? Any girls? Janvi.
Go to your friend's sleepover or go to cheerleading tryouts.
Okay, go to what? Of your friend's sleepover or cheerleader tryouts. And what do you think? Your friend's sleepover. Okay, but that might have some consequences too, right? What if they're drinking or partying, doing other stuff?
Hello?
Just join, be a follower? What do you think? Just join them and be a follower? What do you think? What would you do? What type of choices would you make? There's 4 types. We talked about the 4 types. Do you remember? What do you think? I'll come back to you. Ishita.
Do not be a follower.
Do not be a follower. She answered for you. Janvi. Ishita said do not be a follower. You could be thoughtful when you go to the sleepover, right? Use your brain. You can go to the sleepover, but use your thoughts. If they start drinking, hey, guess what? I'm not joining that party. Yes, Om.
Gurukul or baseball?
Gurukul or baseball. Okay, someone has a baseball game. And it's the same time as Gurukul time. What would you do? What would you do with that choice? Who wants to answer that choice? Krish.
Baseball.
It's okay. Baseball, if it's probably maybe your final game, right? And then right after that game, and you're coming over to the Gurukul, right? To thank God for winning your game. But if it's your first game and you know you still have like 10 more games to play, what would you do?
Yeah, it's the first game. You have to go.
Every game doesn't have to count. You have other players. Most time you have to sit out sometimes, right? Ishita.
Can I answer the question for Gurukul baseball? It's okay if you win, but if you lose, you have more chances to try to win.
Okay, good job. Who wants to add to that? Anna, go.
Wait, can I say a different one?
Go ahead.
To eat a pack of Oreos or not?
To eat a pack of Oreos or not, okay. Not if you want to stay home, just go in the bathroom all day. Yes, Abhi? Shh. Let's have Abhi's choices.
Do I go to school or do I stay home?
Do I go to school or do I stay home? Okay. I hope that's not a hard choice. That is not a hard, those choices are not really a choice. You have to do it. Certain things you have to do. That's really not a choice. Yes, Molek.
One time a very famous writer wrote this,
Okay.
to be or not to be,
Yes.
by Shakespeare.
By Shakespeare, right.
So anyways, you make choices all day. When you wake up in the morning, you
Yes.
have the option to stay in bed for another 10 minutes
You're right.
or not.
Right. And then you have to rush up and hustle up to be
yeah.
ready on time.
You
Or you
can-
could be late to school.
And if you are late, then you have the option to eat breakfast or not.
Right, exactly.
You have the option to walk to your bus stop or run.
I think Molik forgot about the fact he has an option to do puja, but that's okay.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna come
Or take
to.
a shower, but that's okay.
I was gonna come to that. Some people, oh, I'm on vacation. Should I do puja? Should I not? Should God be on holidays because I'm on a holiday? No way, right? Because it's the weekend? Go ahead. You have other choices you make?
Play video games for 3 days. Or,
3 days straight?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Or read a magazine for
Or-
3 days.
It depends what type of magazine, but okay. Go ahead.
Play Fortnite.
Play Fortnite. Okay.
Play Fortnite. Or just sit there doing nothing.
Okay.
Fortnite!
These are easy, everyday questions. How about some harder choices in life? About what you want to be, what you want to do. What are those type of choices? How do you, what? Go ahead, Om.
Job you don't like or be homeless.
Well, I can't hear you. Say it again. All right, the choice. Do I want to study and be a hard worker and get a good job and a career? Or do I just want to stay, go to school, get my easy grades, pass, and get a job, and that's about it? What do you think? You have to make decisions. Ishan has a choice.
Hold on. Hey, guys. Shh. Only have 2 more minutes, all right? Ishan here.
So, go to my friend's birthday party or go to Gurukul.
Okay. A lot of times people have that. There's a birthday party. Listen, a lot of times kids come here and they say they have a birthday party to go to, but then they said, oh, we have Gurukul. What should we do? Right? What do you think is a good, thoughtful choice to make? Choose Gurukul. Or, not always, it depends. Okay? But you should always come back. You could shorten your time there. If it's your best friend and they're going to feel offended, go for the 15, 20 minutes and say, I have other places to go. I have my religion school. Everyone has Sunday school. You say you have Sunday school. Yes. Jagat. Well, then you make a choice with your parents, right? What to do. What happened? All right. Does anyone have any questions about choices? Shh. What happened? Guys, boys, it's an ant. It's smaller than you. Just leave it alone and it won't bother you. No. Okay. Now listen. Shh.
Guys, everybody, okay.
Everyone sit. We just want to sum it down. Raj, Krish, sum it down.
Okay, everybody sit down.
1, everyone sit. Turn around. 2, look at God. 3, thank you. Listen, we just want to sum it up. Make good choices in life. We have the Shiksha Patri that helps us guide us making those choices in life. Okay? Anyone have any other questions? Okay, Jason, man. I think snack time downstairs. Walk, please.